Look at those. Boom.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Tonight, as you see, it's very dark outside there. We have a very special person here. He's going to introduce himself. So, who are you and what do you do?
Hello guys, I'm James from Shiny Side Up and I am a motorcycle detailer valeter, but today we're doing our second part of the job, which is electrical installations, and more importantly tonight, these bad boys, the Lone Rider Motolights. What an amazing bit of kit.
Brilliant. Right then. So me and James are going to be working together, both stripping it down, both working on the bike. So, enough talk from me. Let's get into it and strip this baby down. Alright guys, so let's just do a quick unboxing, see what's inside there. Stickers. Everybody loves stickers. Some instructions. Don't need them. I've got James.
I admire the faith.
With a box of accessories. I'm guessing that's the wiring. And then... oh, look at the size of them. Gorgeous. Right. Let's get to work. Otherwise I'm going to be here all night.
Are we going to have bleeps in this video? Please tell me we're going to have bleeps. That would be amazing.
I can...
Could just be a bleep video. Whole thing. Beep, 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 beep.
Who puts a screw in there like that, knowing full well... There you go.
In where?
Right inside here. So
oh, nice.
So that's in there.
Yeah.
Getting it out's not too bad because obviously you can still put the weight onto it to put your fingers in. Putting it back in...
well, that's why you need...
is a different one.
magnetic tools.
Oh, I don't have magnetic. I've got...
That's why you use that.
I've got Allen keys.
Great. Well, if you need it, there you go.
I shouldn't need it anymore because that...
Right, while you're doing that, I'm going to start connecting... I'm going to make sure that is fully...
Well, how much more do you need off?
Right, so basically we need a channel for the cabling to come through. So that is a lovely channel, which we're going to use nicely, and then we can cable tie onto that part of the wire in there, onto this, I think that's a fuel line, I think, or it's, yeah, fuel line or brake line. That's brake line, sorry. So cables down here, cable tie onto there, second cable tie will be up here, so it's all hidden and exposed, not exposed. And then when the cable comes out, if we can get rid of that one, if possible.
Never took that one off before.
We don't necessarily have to, it would just make things easier. Or at the very least, I need a way into this panel from this side because the motor lights are going to sit here. Cables will then go up and through the airbox. Actually, we're going to be okay. We're going to be absolutely fine. So we've got a way in just there, and we can fling it through. What I'm going to ask you to do is to attach the motor lights to the frame.
Did you watch that guy's video that I sent you?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
So he only used one wire. You know, one of these extensions.
Yeah, you only need one.
Oh, do you?
That is only one. So that is a Y splitter.
So you've got the Y splitter there, haven't you?
That's the one with the box on it.
Yeah, that's the Y splitter. And then you've got two 1 metre cables, I think.
You won't need them. I don't believe. Not from where we're going to put it to. So that is basically if you've got the Lone Rider lights and you've just got a 2 metre long bike or whatever, and that's where you'd have the extensions on. But because the Lone Rider lights have an extension on it anyway, then where it's all going to meet, we don't want the connector box being exposed. So the Lone Rider lights are here. Yeah. They'll be here. You probably have the connections either up here or tucked away somewhere around there. Yeah. And the rest of it down the side of the bike.
Right, that. Yeah, I was going to say, I think what he did was ran the Y splitter to around that area.
Yep.
Up to here. One light there, and then ran the extension back round the tank, came up the other side, and then popped it out here onto the next one.
Interesting. Don't know if we need to do that, but we'll have a look. We'll have a look.
You're the professional, not me.
Well, no, at the end of the day, we'll make sure it's good for you and make sure it's looking good. Cool. I'll put the blanking plugs on your spare 2 plugs as well, so if any water does get into this area, you'll be absolutely fine. cabling is going to be hidden down there.
Let's just get the camera on that. Let's put that.
Literally just working out, trying to find the tidiest way of doing it. That's for your heated gear, so that's going to be out of the way. So I'm going to try and find a better path for that one there, because I don't like how that comes across the battery. I'll probably hide that either behind or in front of the battery and tuck it down that way.
There's a little bit of space under there if it can fit under there.
We could do.
Yeah.
But then, obviously, every time you need to change that, basically I'm trying to make it as future-proof as possible. So if you ever need to, you can just take the seat off and there it is. We could actually just put it there, which is great. So, oh, good, sir. Okay, so initially, you happy with where they're sitting? God,
Initially.
That's going to finish the bike off beautifully, mate.
Yeah, like I said, I just think OCD's kicking in. They're not in the exact same position on either side at the minute.
Okay.
But I don't want to block, obviously, the air vents here either. I want to...
It won't. The air will funnel around it. It's absolutely fine. So if you went any further out, you are at risk of, if God forbid you ever drop it, it's going to be more exposed. I mean, they are on the corner now, so... But then the wheel should cut that off. You're kind of looking at the triangulation of it all. Okay. If you go any further in, then you've got them being too close together. You wouldn't necessarily want to do that. You could probably come out a touch, because at the moment you're on the curvature of the bars, which is tilting them out slightly.
Yeah.
So the way to get around that, you either add the L bracket, which will give you more of an infinite sort of angling, or you just take it out a touch and have it on the high point of that curve.
What would you do as a professional?
For me, if it was my bike, I'd put it on the high point of the curve. The high point of the curve, simply because it's going to be flat, straight, and you can get a straighter angle on it. You've also got a slight angulation there, which is why it's starting to dip down a little bit. That's what I would do personally. But it's your bike.
No,
and yeah. Right, to me, that's bang on now.
There you go then.
Cool. Tighten them up. Happy days. Next thing we'll do before we do any channeling of the wires, I'm going to do a test of the lights. So we'll actually plug it in, get the software and the configuration set up how you want. We'll make sure the pods are accurately left and right.
Yes.
And then when we're happy, we'll get all the wiring tidied up and put it back together.
Sweet.
Easy as that, mate. Right, fantastic. So first of all, we're going to make sure that they are picking up power. So if we just press the ignition but not the bike on.
Stop. Stay. Stay there.
Stop. Stay. God, you're so demanding.
I am. I'm a very demanding person. I like these covers. These covers are so good. Oh.
Beauty, aren't they?
Right, okay. So just put ignition on, yeah?
Yeah, just ignition. Cool, that's disappeared, so we know it's connected okay. Is that still green, not red?
Yeah, it's green.
Superb. Right, do we have power on the lights? Yes, we do. Right, so first thing to make sure they are working correctly and the left and right has been set up properly is simply by indicating. So if you indicate.
What was that? Oh, that's my OC. That's switched on.
Cool, so we know that's working as well.
Right, okay, so
we've got 50-50 chance. Perfect. So now you can see it's indicating okay.
Did it indicate on the right one as well?
It did indeed.
So we ain't got to configure that?
Nope.
Oh, look at that.
Now, did you want them white?
Yes, I did.
Cool. So easy as this. If I
click
bring,
white.
let me bring the camera. God, I've got to do it all for you.
I know, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Right, okay.
So click white.
Yeah, literally click white. So I'll tell you what, that's as easy as it is. If you switch between amber and white on your software, looks like it's flickering slightly on here, but I can promise you guys it's not. Amber. There you go. So that's amber. That's white. Superb. I'll keep it on white and indicate. Superb, and it switches from white to amber. In fact, come on, you can have a look.
Oh,
Simple
that's
as that.
smart.
Now, because the engine's not running, that is less brightness than it is normally. If I start the engine, make sure nothing's going to fall over, nothing's clear of the engine.
Yeah, pull the clutch in.
Yeah, ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, nice and bright. Can't miss it, I believe, as well. Where's your hazards?
Hazards over here.
Oh, go on. There you go. So, again, switching from white to hazards. And hopefully... and the hazards off.
Hazards over there.
There you go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to set it up so at night time it's running with these on to illuminate the road in front of you if you want, and then full time there, and then of course you've got the, if I remember correctly, that's beast mode. That's 3 flashes with the indicator cancel, activates everything.
Okay.
There you go. Cool.
Right. So do we need to leave the bike running for this,
Nope.
do we?
There you go.
I don't think my bike's got that day-night mode thing.
Does it not?
No.
Okay.
So it's either...
Are you sure?
100%. Because obviously I've got to switch my lights on manually.
No, that's auto there. If you do that, that's auto.
No, that's daytime. That's my DRL.
That's auto sensor. So if it's at the top, it automatically works out if it's day or night time.
That's what they told me. They said that's DRL because I can't have my fog lights on when it's on that setting.
On the low setting?
No, on the high setting.
What?
Yeah, look, if we... Yeah. So
Where's your fog lights then?
So power the bike up.
Okay, so you got...
I might need the bike starting.
I'm learning something here, guys.
Yeah. Right. So start the bike up.
Yep.
That's my DRL.
Yep.
Obviously DRL's on there now. If I wanted my spotlights on, they're not coming on, are they?
No.
No. So I flick that down, turns my DRL off, puts my side lights on. From there, I can then now have my spotlights on.
What?
And then from there, I can then obviously put my high beam on.
Shit.
Did they go on when I put the high
Yeah.
beam on? Okay,
Jesus
my bad.
Christ.
But if I do that,
yeah,
you might want to close your eyes. I don't know what
Go
this
on,
will
go
do. So did that flash then?
Yeah.
Right, okay. And then I think if I do it 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope.
What are you trying to do?
That flickery thing.
3 times.
Nope. Put that down. Let's try that way. Nope.
Ah, hang on. Hold up a sec. I know why. Now try it.
So we're on that then. So 1, 2, 3.
There you go. Bloody hell.
So 4 times.
Yep.
That does that.
Yep.
Right, okay.
It must know it's night because they're on. It's got a light sensor of some sort. So weird that it won't put your fog lights on unless that's on.
Yeah. Because obviously that's not my light. That's my DRL.
Yeah. That's
So
yeah.
if you went night time, I know you've just put them onto there somehow, but obviously they're not on.
You must have a light sensor. So right. Yeah. So you have got a light sensor. Give that a second. When it gets dark enough.
There you go. Okay,
Yeah.
back on again then.
And then when you go into daytime, off they go. So
Right.
your bike has got a light sensor of some sort. If I do... Still does it. So whichever one you want. So where's your normal lights? That's your normal lights?
That's my normal lights, yeah.
Okay, so you've got a light sensor, but it doesn't have an automatic change in... Okay, cool.
No. And there's no pass light. The only pass light is the high beam light.
Yes.
And you have to press it and press it off.
Ah, so you don't need to do it 4 times.
Do you not?
If I do 1, 2, quickly, oh, maybe you do. Cool. And then full beam is that. And then beast mode, if I cancel, indicator cancel 3 times, so 1, 2, 3, you can see your spotlights now come on. To get off beast mode, you just put your lights down, and you're absolutely right, if I press and hold it, there you go, that turns the motor lights off completely.
Ah.
I press and hold it again, on they come.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I feel left out here. There you go. That's better.
Now you got your fog lights on.
I don't know how much the camera's actually going to pick up, but motor lights are now fitted to the bike. That's James's cardboard box. You know.
Jealousy's a trouble thing, mate.
I love it, amber and white.
I know.
That is fantastic.
I don't know if that's strong enough. There you go.
Yeah.
Let me move out of the way.
That's gorgeous. Right, let's get back into the light so we can finish this video off.
That's right.
Right, James, thank you very much for that, my friend.
Hey, no pleasure. No pleasure at all.
But,
Great job.
No, thank you very much. Learning curve for yourself?
Yeah, first time working on the 1200 Explorer, the latest one, which is great. So it's nice to work out what works, what doesn't work, what to do, what not to do. But overall, quite straightforward, I thought.
Yeah, it's just the dismantling of the bike.
Yeah.
That's the same with any bike, I imagine.
Yeah, you've got to be careful with clips, with poppers. You need to have some understanding of what you can and can't put pressure on. The hardest job is not necessarily dismantling or putting it back together again. It's just tracing the cabling to a suitable place. Can't be too close to the engine, to the exhaust pipes or anything like that. But no, I'd employ you. I think you've done well, mate.
Thank you very much. Right, guys, if you are after anything aftermarket-wise, Denali, Lone Rider, what else do you do? Hex Easy Can.
Oh, blimey. Yeah, so pretty much everything. Obviously, it's ceramic coating detailing was where the business started, but now it's Denali's, Hex Easy Can, and the Hex 911 if you've got a GS or anything like that. We can do servicing, repair work as well. The Lone Rider gear and kit as well, of course, massive things with that. Anything R&G, we're about to become a supplier for Akrapovic exhaust as well. There's pretty much everything we can get hold of. So if you're looking for a one-stop shop for anything for your motorbike, give us a shout.
Brilliant, and that is shiny side up. See you later.